What if your Cisco devices are wide open to attacks right now? Weak passwords, unsecured console ports, and missing encryption could let hackers take full control of your network. In this video, I'll show you the 5 critical security steps every network admin must implement, including the password mistake 90% of engineers make. Stay until the end to see how we lock down a vulnerable router in real time. Network devices. Security. Since the strong growth of the internet, many security threats have appeared. Whether it is viruses, Trojan horse, hackers, and even a company's own employees. All of this represents security risks. All of these threats can steal or destroy sensitive data. This can lead to costs and even financially paralyze a company. A security breach can very well happen to us in our home network or in private, in a company. We will detail several types of threats. We have remote threats. If no system is put in place to protect access, malicious people will be able to connect to it very easily. To increase this security, it is possible to set up authentication, encryption on access rules, a login banner for deterred, ACLs, or even to set up VPN access. Another type of threat is that related to the access of the computer room. There can be physical damage or theft on the network equipment. To secure this threat, it is advisable to lock access to the server room and to let in only authorized people. We can also set up cameras to monitor the machines. We have environmental threats. Extreme temperatures, whether hot or cold, or even humidity, are threats to safety. To have a healthy server room operating environment, you need to be able to control the temperature as well as the air quality, while controlling and recording the data. We can even set up alarms to prevent any danger in the safe room. You should also be careful with electrical threats. Voltage spikes or drops can have a big impact on data security. It is possible to set up redundancy systems to avoid any power failure. You can also install generators or equip the machines with a second power supply, and this on a different electrical network. And we have the maintenance threats. Whether it's improper handling of network components, insufficient stock of spare parts and wiring, or even simply poor labeling, all of this poses a threat to safety. It is possible to secure a router or switch by using a password to access the iOS privileged mode. For this, there are 2 commands to secure this access. There is the enable password command and the enable secret command. These 2 commands protect iOS access using the password that you have defined. The difference between the 2 is that with enable password, the password is displayed in plain text in the configuration file. While with the enable secret command, the password is encrypted with an MD5 hash, which is much more secure. The little 5 that we see in the show running config comes out of a show running config on the enable secret command, and to indicate to the equipment that it is an encrypted password so that it does not go back through the MD5 hash when you copy or paste the configuration. It is therefore strongly recommended to use the enable secret than the command enable password. It is possible to add yet another layer of security for passwords that circulate in the network or are stored on a TFTP server. The Order Password Encryption service encrypts all passwords that are present on the iOS. Here we can see that from now on, the password of the enable password command is no longer displayed in plain text in the running config file. So even if this type of encryption, which is type 7, is not very secure, it's still better than nothing. On the internet, it is possible to find tools that will convert Type 7 encrypted passwords into plain text. The Enable Secret command that uses the 5 types remains much plus secure. We have seen how to secure access to the privilege mode of the iOS. We will now see how to secure access to the console port of the equipment. The command, console line 0, allows you to enter the configuration mode of the console port. We can see that the acronym has changed from config to config line. The password command allows you to specify the password you want to enter. In the example, we chose pass3456, and the login command allows you to activate this feature. The exec-timeout command adds a tempo to prevent access from being logged in when the admin is away from the office. In the example, when no activity is detected on the console for 5 minutes, the user will be automatically logged out. And the service password-encryption command also encrypts this password. Even if this encryption is weak because it is easily decrypted, it is still better than a password in plain text in the iOS running config.